All right, looks like, am I live? I am set this up in a good way. Man, this is kind of rough so far. I want this to be. I move this. All right, so we got some. I'm just trying to get adjusted here, but switch this here. There we go. That's much better. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so I currently have nobody on this live stream, which is totally fine. For those of you that are going to watch this back, if anybody at all, might not be anybody that watches this, but I just got off work a little bit ago and I kind of wanted to do some home labbing a little bit because I haven't done that in a really long time. So the last time I did any home labbing was when I set up the Oracle VirtualBox and I was playing around with, I think it was Windows Server 2016, I want to say. So today what I want to do is play around with VMware running Windows Server 2019 on it. So that's the goal, to get that up and running. So let me see if I can. And I guess I should also make a video about like a life update and what I'm doing. Spoiler alert, I'm not working in software development right now. I'm actually working in IT as a computer technician for a local school district, and I really enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun. And I've learned a lot. I've been able to get a lot of hands-on experience with different hardware, and that's been really fun. But I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to see if I can change my or share my screen. See if I can share my window. Do I have any icons that, anything that, And sorry if you hear anything in the background. My son is playing video games in the living room. And so he likes to make sound effects when he does that. Let's try this on for size. There we go. Cool. All right. So I'm still going through the process of installing VMware. So I'm just going to go through this a little bit. Okay, what happened? I thought I shared my whole window. Okay, let's try entire screen instead. Okay. So I'm just going to go through this. Installer detected the host has Hyper-V or device credentials are enabled to run VMware Workstation Pro on host with Hyper-V or device. Install Windows Hypervisor platform on the host through turn Windows features on or off. Or remove the Hyper-V role from the system. Check the following checkbox if you want the installer to install Windows Hypervisor platform on the host automatically. So Windows Hypervisor, let me just see Hypervisor. Hypervisor can be defined as the software creating an abstraction layer between the virtual OS and the physical host machine. This helps create and run multiple VMs on a single physical machine. Similarly, Hyper-V is also known as a virtualization technology using Windows Hypervisor to perform its primary function. Got it. So we'll go ahead and select that. And we'll go ahead, let's see, is that a good spot to have that? Yeah, I think so. And the whole point and purpose behind Home Labs is going through things like this. And I might not know all the ins and outs of this process because it's my first time setting up VMware. So I might choose things that probably I'll find later either work or don't work. And so, that's part of the fun of it too. User experience settings, edit default settings that can improve your user experience. Sure, I'll join. You don't have any issues with that. Create shortcuts for. So do we want any shortcuts? Sure, we'll set up some shortcuts. Okay, so now we wait, and then I already have my Windows ISO for the Server 2019 downloaded, so hopefully I won't have to do too much more for that. Now we play the waiting game. And my background is from, oh, there it goes, a few years ago when we took a trip to Flagstaff. So that trip was a lot of fun. It's been too many years. It would be cool to be able to go up there again. The end of this year or, in like January or February, because that's usually when there's snow. Although in Arizona, it's been super hot. Like we're in October and we're in the hundreds still. It's so hot here. So before, or if, we'll see how much snow Flagstaff gets this year. Okay, so it's working. It's doing its thing. It's doing its thing. So while we wait for that, I guess I could share a little. Oh, okay, never mind. Complete. Cool. Good. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, well, while we're waiting for that to pop back up, if it does, I am still in school. This is supposed to be my last semester. I already applied for graduation I'm still going for software development, like what I was going for before. I have 3 classes that I'm taking right now. A core class, so college algebra. I have to retake the database class that I took before because I failed it. I kind of just gave up on it. And then I also had intro to ethics, an intro to ethics class. My homework or my classes I might have to retake them. I might actually have to withdraw from them because the beginning of this term was kind of rough with how it started out. And it's just been really, like, I've been working all day and then I come home to do like more homework, and it's been just pretty exhausting trying to stay on top of that. And I didn't take a break over the summer. I finished a whole full course load of classes over the summer. And I thought I could just bust it out and be done with my degree by the end of this year. That was my goal. But okay, I don't think this is going to pop back up. but it's looking like I'll probably need to either withdraw from these classes and then, did it even create, oh, there it is. Probably have to withdraw from these and retake them, but I'm not sure. So since we don't have the commercial version, that one you have to pay for. Thanks to VMware, they actually made the personal, this option for personal use and made that free for people to use. And the thing about that is, and I guess I'm going to find this out for myself, I was reading on their website and they said that there's really no difference, like functionality wise, between the commercial use and the personal use. So one is just free and one isn't. And I'm not exactly sure how that works, but it should function like the same way. Okay, cool. Yay, so we finally have this. Let's go ahead and go like that. Finally have this up and running, and this is what it looks like. So what we want to do is create a virtual machine. So this is my first time interacting with this platform at all. The only other time I've used VMware is when I was working for a company that it was a remote position. It was a help desk position, and I was helping different colleges across the United States, just providing, technical support. So some of their systems required you to access VMware. So that's pretty much my experience with it, is just basically using it I didn't create anything with it. I just used it to access, uh, virtual or for remote, I can't talk all of a sudden, but you guys hopefully know what I mean. So we're going to choose this option and see if we can set up a virtual machine running the Windows 2019 server. So let's see. Welcome to the new virtual machine. What type of configuration? Typical, custom. So create a workstation or later. Create a virtual machine with advanced options such as SCSI controller type, virtual disk type, and compatibility with older VMware products. See, we can do probably multiple different virtual machines too on here, I think. So if we want to try the typical setting and then the custom, why not try? I mean, we'll go with the typical and see if that gives us what we want. And then if it doesn't, we'll switch over to the advanced installer disk. So here's where we're going to add our take this off the screen because I don't want, might have some files in there that aren't for people to see. Okay, hold on. I gotta make sure I have the right thing here. Is this? Here we go. Okay. So there it is. Okay, so they give you the option to either, well, it says this operating system will use easy install. I guess we could say what's this because I'm not sure what that would be. I will install the operating system later. The virtual machine will be created with a blank hard disk. Okay, so we can go with the easy install method, it looks like. So I'm going to continue on. This is used to install Windows Server. Version of Windows to install. Standard. Okay, so for the product key, I'm not sure. Let's see. Solutions across. And this is the beauty of this stuff too, is you get to try and figure all this out. So I wonder if we choose this. Okay, so this looks like maybe more of the option that we want to go with. Maybe, I don't know. Microsoft Windows. Let's see. I wonder if it really needs product key. So it was able to continue without it, but it said that it's going to need it later. So we'll just continue on. Maximum disk size. So 60 gigabytes. Recommended is 60. So I feel like that should be good. Okay. Store virtual disk as a single file. Okay, we'll stick with the recommended. All right. Here we go. That looks good. Hard disk, memory, network adapter. Go in here and so right now we have the recommended 2 gigs. Maximum recommended memory is 13. I wonder if we could move it to 4. Will it be? Okay. Actually, let me just look at that one more time. What else do we have? Okay, virtualized Intel, virtualized CPU. Connect that power. Close only. Okay, we'll just keep everything as is. And finish. Let's see what happens here. You are running this virtual machine with side channel mitigations enabled. Side channel mitigations provide enhanced security, but also lower performance. Okay, to disable mitigations, change the side channel mitigation setting in the advanced panel of the virtual machine settings. For the VMware KB article, okay. Let's just open that up just in case we need to reference it. Okay. Following devices can be connected to this virtual machine using the status bar or choosing VM movable devices. Okay. Cool. All right, so we are rocking and a rolling. Looks like the setup is starting. That's good. Okay. So we want Windows Server 2019 standard evaluation or Windows Server 2019 data center evaluation. Can't remember which one. So this option omits most of the Windows graphical environment, managed with a command prompt and PowerShell or remotely with Windows admin. This one is the graphical environment consuming extra drive space. It can be useful if you want to use the Windows desktop or have an app that requires it. So I probably want the desktop experience. This option omits most of the Windows graphical environment. This option installs full Windows graphical environment consuming extra. So let me just make sure. All right, so the main difference between Windows Server 2019 Standard and Data Center is that the Data Center Edition is better suited for large enterprises and businesses with complex infrastructures, while the Standard Edition is better for small and medium businesses. The Data Center Edition allows unlimited virtual machines, while the Standard Edition is limited to 2. The Data Center allows unlimited Windows and Hyper-V containers, while the Standard Edition is limited to 2. Host Guardian Hyper-V support. The Data Center Edition includes Host Guardian Hyper-V support, while the Standard Edition does not. Shielded virtual machines is something that is also included in the data center. Software-defined networking storage. The Data Center Edition includes software-defined networking storage, while the Standard does not. Oh, okay. So we're going to do this one. Why not? It sounds like it's a little bit more robust, a little bit. Make sure the installation sources are valid and restart the installation. Okay. So it wants that license key. Let me see. So I can't remember exactly what. All right, we're gonna do well, release. So we have floppy. I don't know why I chose that because we don't have anything before that. Where did my mouse go? Oh, my cursor is right there. All right, let's see if we can do area the firmware boot environment and options. Probably just gonna have to shut down for now. Blind devices can be connected. Okay. Um, is there anything more that could be edited here? All right, so let me check because I do have a video. Um, just doing a little bit of research. Um, all right, where was that? Okay, let's see what this person does for the. I'm watching a little video. So this person went with the standard. I wonder. Okay, let's see. So they didn't put in any license for their stuff. They kept it at 60 gigabytes for their server. Looks like we did everything right there. All right, well, their computer got past all of that. Um, it didn't give any issues for them. So where did we go wrong? That's what I'm wondering. All right, so we're going back to this. Um, okay, okay. I feel like my computer just went into power saving mode. It just got really dark. And if this doesn't work, then maybe I'll just have to try a different one instead of the database, the standard one maybe. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, let's try this one then. Let's try the standard and see what happens. Okay. All right. So it didn't like that either. I wonder if I need to configure something else with my hardware settings. Um, let's see. All right. So this is where we'd want to boot, I feel like. All right. Well, there we go. Boot from file. Load file. Hmm. Let's just exit this. Let's just reset again. So we're running into some issues, and that's fine. I don't know if it's just having a hard time with the hardware and how that's configured. Shall we try this one again? Let's try it again and see what happens. Got the same error. Maybe that's what I needed to do. Make sure I hit enter really quick so that it was booting from the image instead of trying to go through a different way. So let's see, it looks like it's starting now. So that's a good sign. I just needed to hit enter when it was in startup. It looks like, which is normal because when I image or re-image devices at work, you have to hit enter really quick. Oh, actually, let's see. I don't know. I might need to start over already. Make sure I'm um, not missing anything because clearly something's not working. So after this, I think I'm gonna put a pause on this because it's just looping me around here. I'll probably just have to shut this down, power off. And I wonder what I have to go through there because the person in the video that I just watched went through and deleted some things. Having to wait for ads, trying to go back to this video for reference and just get ad after ad. Okay, so which one did this person install? They did data center, Windows Server, okay, data center eval, not put anything there. Version of Windows, okay. So I wonder if to already want to just not reboot. So this will delete virtual machines from this. This will not delete virtual machines from this. Okay, let me see what they went through and deleted here, because maybe that's our problem. Um, what did they change? Got rid of the floppy, so I guess we could get rid of floppy. What else? That it? Floppy. Remove floppy. Okay. Windows Server. Windows Server 2019. Okay. Um, okay. Well, let's power it on. And we're really don't want to see that anymore, so we're just gonna, and don't show me that one either. Feel like feel like if anybody has any insight or can help out, let me know. It's not network. It's not. Thought it was this. Thought it was that. Booting from that. Well, here we go again. Let's see. Oh, it looks like it's actually working now. Cool. So I guess all you needed to do was go through and delete the floppy disk. I guess that causes some confusion. Okay, this is good because I wanted to get to this point in the setup, at least. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We'll go with this. We'll see. Okay, that's more like it. So we get an acceptable notice. Notices and license term this time. Okay, we got it. All right, so this one probably want to do custom. We have it already. Everything is set. Yay! Let's see what happens with this. Let's see what happens with this. And now we wait for the long installation process. Go, go, go. Oops. Moving right along. But definitely gonna have to wrap it up here soon because I'm so tired of sitting all day. Even though I have so much to do, I guess that's the thing when you work in IT. There's always going to be more and more and more stuff to do on the computer, and there's fun stuff to try. I like purchased this Arduino Uno kit, and I haven't had a chance to play around with it yet, but it's sitting next to me with all of the parts. I started to put some things together. So this is the Uno board, the Arduino, and a breadboard. And right now I just have, this is the only thing I was able to do. So basically, you can't really see it, but basically all I have it doing is lighting up that red LED light that's on the breadboard. So not much to it. Just connecting cables or the little these that I always want to eat because they look so good. They remind me of those Airhead candies, rainbow ones. Um, oh, I'm getting tired. All right, we're almost done here. Let's see. It's actually going pretty quick. This will just be good practice for me. I don't have access to anything like super elevated at work, so home labbing is a must. Like if you ever want to get experience with anything outside of entry level and you don't want to be stuck in an entry level position, home labbing is what I've heard is the way to go and how to get that experience. And basically, I think people don't know where to start and they get kind of intimidated with that, but I didn't know where to start with this. That's why we have Google. So you just want to be careful. A lot of people like to home lab on a separate device that's not their personal device, just in case anything happens. So that's a really good idea. But look at, we're up and running almost. Woo-hoo. And then I'm going to pause it here. So we have everything kind of set up, and then we're going to start going through some of the different server functions and how to do different things on there and manage a server, basically, is what I want to explore. And then it would be nice to have some users, some devices, some things to manage on there, user accounts. We're just going to try it all. We're going to see what we can do. A lot of security, a lot of stuff. All right, so type password for the built-in administrator account that you can use. So let's see, what's something that we could use? How about let's see. We'll do that. Woohoo! So exciting. Control Alt Delete to open that, and that wasn't right. And it was right, actually. So let's see if my password works. Yes, the password works. And we are in. We're in. We got it. We got it. Network, do you want to allow your PC to be discoverable by all your PCs and devices on this network? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. So this is what we're going to play around with a lot next time. Try managing servers with Windows Admin Center. Windows Admin Center brings together new and familiar features in one browser-based app. It runs on a server or a PC. And there's no additional cost beyond your Windows licenses. Okay, cool. Configure this local server so we can do, we can add roles and features, add other servers to manage. Create a server group, connect this server to cloud services. So we could do like, I'm not sure actually what we would do with that. Let's see what we have here. Oh, okay, so we definitely want to check this out. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for now. Okay, see, I'm already getting too carried away with it. So I'm going to leave it here for now. Maybe I'll try and do another live stream tomorrow to kind of pick back up and do some other things with the configuration of the server. And play around with group policy and all that. We'll see. But if you watch this, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't know why you would want to watch this for almost an hour of me just rambling and fumbling trying to set up a server. But if you did, I appreciate it. And maybe join me next time. You can leave comments saying you don't know what you're doing, or why are you doing that? Or be kind and leave constructive feedback for me. And I'm always open to being educated and informed about different things that I don't know about. So, yeah. All right. Bye, everyone.